My last tip for you is simply conditioning your breathing muscles. Now, the diaphragm usually gets all the glory and all the credit, but it's pretty passive in the whole situation. You have a bunch of other muscles that do more work. We even named our breathing program Sing from the Diaphragm because that's the phrase that everybody knows, but it's really more about working the muscles that assist the diaphragm. So, for example, there's only so much action you're gonna get from a or in your body. I don't know if you can see this, but my stomach is going in as my epigastrium solar plexus area firms and moves forward. And my body also starts to lengthen a little bit. My body's engaging that breath. You may not feel all that happening. It doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong, but some of your muscles may be weak, some of your internal breathing muscles. And I know this because another YouTube video I have where I talk about breathing into your back, so many of you go, oh, I can't do it. That's a problem. It's not a matter of you knowing something or a talent thing, it's a matter of you just being weak. And so what I mean by that is you have to exercise it. You have to do breathing exercises every day. If you can't get a conscious back breath, at least a little bit, if you can't feel some kind of expansion back there, then you have some work to do. And so you have to work on that every day until it loosens up. And there are a whole bunch of things you can do. Like I said, I'm going to shamelessly plug again. In my program, I have some advice on how you can do that. Of course, you can always just practice doing it, until your body opens up a little bit. The last time I was in New York, at the end, the student asked me, what do you think is the most important thing any singer can do? And I told him daily breathing exercises. If you were in that class, you were there, comment. But to me, your body can't grab at what's not there. And I know that, yes, technically, we breathe into our lungs, but these other muscles all around our body, into our pelvic floor and everything, assist with the process of breathing, giving us a feeling of breathing all the way down deep into the groin, as crazy as that sounds. And if you can't feel that, then you're not getting the most out of your instrument. Bottom line, it's all about muscle memory. If you do this stuff every day, your body will know what to do when you get up in front of people to perform or to audition or whatever. You won't have to hope and you won't have to guess. So I know for me, one of the best things that ever happened to my career is working with teachers who understood this. Singing in front of people is nerve-wracking, but if you can trust your body to do the right thing, then it gives you a certain level of confidence. And so I know for me, learning how to sing in my head voice was one of the hardest things in the world. So anytime a song had head voice in it, I would freak out. I was like, oh my God, is it gonna go into this weak wimpy falsetto? They want head voice. What am I gonna do? But after learning things like the and the and tapping those notes, I feel like I can move around wherever, and I can just I feel very comfortable in my head voice now. Not because I spent so much time thinking about it, but because I trained my reflexes up there. And now my voice is very responsive to my commands, as much as those crazy examples I gave you show. But but it helps a lot. It's not about talent per se, or even intellect. It's about muscle memory, and you want to train that. So Elite Singing Techniques is my ultimate program. If you're looking at this within this month, you can get it for pretty cheap. If you're looking at it after February, then I'm sorry, you kind of missed it, but stay tuned. Follow me on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, blah, 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 blah. And until next time, peace.